Hello everybody and welcome back to the F1 2021 Co-op Career Mode with me, Dan, and my co-commentator Nick. We're in round 15 today for the Brazilian Grand Prix, one that was recently broadcast on the TV. The championship, of course, has been wrapped up by Lando Norris at this point after Justin Freshbot was unable to score a point in the Mexican Grand Prix due to his retirement. Now, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and maybe even leave a comment down below. Let us know which overtake was your favourite as we move on, and we'll see the starting grid for today's race. Of course, it is for glory, but it is Lando Norris on pole position, closely followed by Justin Freshbot in the McLaren. Then it's Guan Yu Zhou and Radiant Slothz, Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez, Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly round out the top 10. There's Esteban Ocon, Christian Lundgaard, Nicholas Latifi, George Russell, Lance Stroll, Valtteri Bottas, Mick Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda with another penalty, and on the back row it is Nikita Mazepin and Antonio Giovinazzi. Now with that out of the way, let's get on with today's Brazilian Grand Prix.
The Brazil Grand Prix.
Lando Norris has won the championship. Justin Freshbot is trying to regain some glory. As we're away, another terrible start for Radiant Slothz. Who are we looking at? We're at Justin Freshbot right now, who's being challenged.
In third.
Challenged by Charles Leclerc. Radiant Slothz gets dropped back to 6th behind Daniel Ricciardo. As we come down towards turn 3, Radiant Slothz is coming back at Ricciardo. He's up the inside. There's no contact, amazingly, and he gets around back into 5th place on his way after Charles Leclerc towards the top of the hill. Justin Freshbot
here, racing for his first points of the season.
Justin Freshbot actually got overtaken by his teammate. I missed that just now. There's some contact overhead there between Justin Freshbot and Charles Leclerc, as Daniel Ricciardo has his best ever race, at least for now. And this is the move. Radiant Slothz getting back past the Australian into turn 3, nearly touching there, and he actually knows how to hit the apex in a Red Bull.
Justin Freshbot under pressure from Charles Leclerc.
He's very close
right at the back of that McLaren.
He's going incredibly slow. There may be an engine problem. There's a massive lockup from Radiant Slothz behind him.
That McLaren definitely going slowly.
Very
slowly.
Charles Leclerc getting very irritated and all over the back of Justin Freshbot. And we saw another lockup from Radiant Slothz, who's now challenging Charles Leclerc after being held up by the McLaren, bringing Daniel Ricciardo.
Giving it all she's got.
He can't find another lever to go twice as fast. Let's see if he catches up much here. He's quite a long way back. He's not got DRS at the moment. There's Charles Leclerc. So, he does close up quite a lot in the braking zone, though. We'll see on the exit of the corner. He's put him under pressure. Ferrari's got DRS. Justin Freshbot has to defend. Radiant Slothz also having a look. Charles Leclerc tailgated. Radiant Slothz to the outside.
The McLaren.
What's going on? Radiant Slothz is being forced off the track by Charles Leclerc. It's a close battle right now. Justin Freshbot is able to escape, but not for long. Charles Leclerc is coming back. He's off the track trying to go round the McLaren, compromising everybody. Justin Freshbot's engine not doing well. He's holding everyone up. Everyone's getting in the way. Daniel Ricciardo!
There's a crash.
Justin Freshbot's off the track.
McLaren's off.
Charles Leclerc up to 3rd, Radiant Slothz up to 4th. We've got a virtual safety car. Radiant Slothz has to hit the brakes to avoid the delta being exceeded. Nearly gets rear-ended by Justin Freshbot. Max Verstappen now stuck behind McLaren.
Box.
Oh, he's going to come in.
McLaren going for a cheap pit stop here. Flies into the pit lane, hits his marks.
Maybe we'll see if the McLaren pit crew could do a quick fit repair on the engine as they attach the wheels before attaching the wheels and send him on his way. Daniel Ricciardo.
The safety car waiting. Ricciardo in the background.
Still in the race somehow. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. Justin Freshpot will come out in 17th. This was Radiant Slothz on board during that incident. And there's Daniel Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo. The McLaren's off ahead.
We'll see that from Ricciardo's perspective, I have no doubt. And there's the break, which nearly caused a few more cars to lose the race.
Daniel Ricciardo here. Everyone all over the place.
Oh, and he had the door closed.
and then he just waits.
Customary waiting on track for everybody to go past him. You see Justin Freshpot, who for some reason got a drive-through penalty and has to come in. I'm not entirely sure, looking over the race highlights, what exactly the drive-through penalty was for.
I believe it was for exceeding the delta due to the pit assist, as here we see the Mercedes on the McLaren.
This is Ricciardo.
No room.
Trying to get past, not able to do it. He's all over the place, but not able to make it around. As we
They're
go
still
on board.
going at it.
Mick Schumacher, 21 seconds up the road. So these four, I guess, because we've also got Giovinazzi and Mazepin behind, have lost quite a lot of time to the rest of the pack, as Daniel Ricciardo continues to get irate behind the McLaren, a team which fired him in favour of this driver, as we see an enormous track
wide
extend.
from the McLaren.
Ricciardo on a tighter line. He's going to get DRS. It's going to be an easy overtake towards turn one, with the McLaren having engine issues. Daniel Ricciardo, DRS is open. Oh, and he's had the door
hit the
shot!
McLaren. He's hit the McLaren. The McLaren's round.
Don't worry, box for a new wing.
There's the team. Safety car deployed. Daniel Ricciardo out of the race.
Massive incident on the home straight.
Oh, and
The McLaren
Giovinazzi's
hit by
been
the
caught
Mercedes.
up. Giovinazzi's out of the race. There's no front wing on the McLaren. This will be his third visit to the pit lane. This is Daniel Ricciardo's on
We see
board.
Daniel Ricciardo
And the door's been
just
closed.
hits the rear of that McLaren. His wheel torn off the car.
Thank goodness for the halo. It saved Daniel Ricciardo's life there. And, oh, there's Antonio Giovinazzi. Let's just see what went on here. Should he have gone to Specsavers?
Double waved yellows.
And there he is. Blind. Completely blind. Safety car is out.
Box, box, box.
Radiant Slothz pitting under safety car. He's got Charles Leclerc ahead of him. Max Verstappen behind Lewis Hamilton, having another amazing race. Is in 6th position. 7-time world champion, proving why he's unbeatable. And unsurprisingly, everybody is flowing into the pit lane behind. And we're going to start seeing some double stacks going on to shake up the order. This might help Yuki Tsunoda, who took another engine penalty. For anybody that has driven the Ferraris on this game, for some reason, reliability is dog shit.
Daniel Ricciardo out of the race. Giovinazzi out of the race. And Nikita Mazepin no longer last. Incredible.
Nikita Mazepin having the best race of his season so far. A personal best of 18th. Although, having thought about it, I suppose Portugal might have been his season best if he finished that one, given that only 13 cars got to the end.
Justin Freshpot trundles into the pit lane.
Yet another visit to the pits.
I don't even know how many laps down at this point.
I think he's still okay at this point, still in this, and he'll rejoin, or at least try to rejoin, the back of the safety car queue. Although
New front wing goes on.
Very difficult for him to get there. At the restart now.
Radiant Slothz reversing down the pit straight, but now they're off.
And it's a green flag. Go, go, go. We're racing again. Guan Yu Zhou in a great position right now. Winner last time out. Radiant Slothz challenges Charles Leclerc into turn one. I think he's managed to make it. Oh, no, he's gone wide into turn two. Max Verstappen's going to be having a look at him, at least briefly. Now he's under attack from Hamilton. He'll have to see if he can make this corner as well, if Hamilton does go for a move. And Radiant Slothz having a bit of a moment following Charles Leclerc in the dirty air. Looks as though he's not able to challenge the Ferrari just yet. Guan Yu Zhou dropped back from Lando Norris. Not able to make a dent in his lead. This is the onboard of the restart for Radiant Slothz. Charles Leclerc going defensive. Up the inside. Oh, he locks up. There's a bit of a wheel bang. That cost him third position.
Still in fourth behind the Ferrari.
Gonna get another go at it. We're gonna get DRS this time? I don't think so, but he has managed to take full advantage of that fast car and the slipstream and tucks it in front of Charles Leclerc, taking third place. Or has he? He's locked up into turn one. There's a lot of smoke. Charles Leclerc might come back at him. Has DRS been activated? It has not been activated by the stewards just yet, so they will allow Radiant Slothz to escape and challenge for second place against Guan Yu Zhou, the rookie McLaren driver, former Mercedes driver, switched partway through this season and forced out poor Robert Schwartzman from the McLaren team. As Guan Yu Zhou goes defensive and forces him off the track.
Radiant Slothz there, trying to track extend. Gets what he deserves.
Guan Yu Zhou taking a leaf out of Max Verstappen's book there, leaving no room. We go on board. He does initially leave some room and then immediately shuts the door. Not very sportsmanlike. Angers Radiant Slothz as he's just in fresh spot now. He's closing in on the Kita Mazepin.
This is
he's
a massive track extend. He's hit the wall.
He's going to have to wait a bit longer.
That was careless. Box this lap.
Jeff on the radio.
Another front wing needed.
There's the end plate missing. And now he is 20 seconds behind Nikita Mazepin. As we see Radiant Slothz, he's going to have a second go at Guan Yu Zhou. Into turn 3, DRS open. He won't make the same mistake as last time. Oh, he's not going to go for it. He's going to stick behind him. See if he can find another way past. He goes up the hill, tailgated him like a white van man. Coming into the twisty sector 2. Is he going to be able to pull something off on the McLaren? They're very evenly matched, these cars, roughly. Radiant Slothz will have to take every advantage that he can. Following Guan Yu Zhou, entering the third sector. He's much closer this time for a DRS move into turn 1. And he's going to have a look down the inside. Guan Yu Zhou tries to force him into the pit lane. Unbelievable.
Radiant Slothz crashing into the McLaren.
He takes second place.
He's ahead.
Lando Norris running away with things as per. But what can you do up against Lando Norris in an overpowered Red Bull? This is the onboard of Guan Yu Zhou's filthy driving, forcing Radiant Slothz towards the pit lane, trying to compromise his race. Unbelievable.
Here we see Justin Freshbot. A great race for the McLaren driver as he pits once again.
I think
for another front wing.
I think this might have been his 5th visit to the pits now. 4th or 5th. I've lost count. As we see, what's he going to go for this time? Is it another set of medium tyres for some reason? I would have gone with the softs personally. But this
he's gone with the hards.
The hard tyre.
He's gone with the hards.
He's run out of
going to the end.
He's run out of tyres completely.
As we see Radiant Slothz here, all on his own. Cuts the corner slightly.
Oh, there's Justin Freshbot. Oh no, he's trying to hold up the Red Bull. Sabotage.
He's trying to help his teammate. This is what a good teammate looks like. Lando Norris wishing he had a teammate like that.
Radiant Slothz getting brake checked by Justin Freshbot there, coming out of Sector 2. Now we enter the uphill section. Oh, and Justin Freshbot going incredibly slow.
Radiant Slothz has hit the McLaren.
Oh no, it's going to be free wide going into... to the pit straight.
Oh,
Justin
contact.
Slothz hits
He's
the
in the
barrier.
wall.
He's come into the pit lane. Oh my goodness. Another
That's
visit.
another pit stop. He's 52 seconds behind Nikita Mazepin now. McLaren team come back out of the garage.
What are
A
you
used
doing?
set of
Is this
tyres.
just a joke to you? You've just lost your seat, mate.
Oh my goodness, Jeff has gone off the rails, confirming Justin Freshbot will not race for McLaren next season.
And here
There's
we
the
see
move.
Radiant Slothz hits the McLaren. Then he's swearing at him here.
Doesn't appear as though Radiant Slothz had anything to do with the contact. I think it might have just been a moment there for...
Rear damage from the rear ending, causing the McLaren to hit the wall. He's now behind one of the Haas
Oh,
cars.
and
as he
he's
spun.
getting crashed into the Haas.
Seriously, you belong in a Haas, you idiot.
Jeff,
How did that even happen? He's back round the right way.
how would you even lease the car there? Jeff going off the rails at him, speaking his mind on the global broadcast, perhaps unintentionally, as he comes back. He's lost
Oh,
the rear again.
He's gone again. He
Unbelievable.
keeps it out on the wall this time, but
An embarrassment for McLaren, as we see just
we see.
Radiant Slothz defended from Guan Yu Zhou as fairly as he was defended. And
Oh, and the Ferrari's got through as well.
Radiant Slothz suffering from damage caused by Justin Freshbot driving unnecessarily slowly whilst being lapped. It's cost him second position and the podium. Guan Yu Zhou looks to pick up a second good result in 2 races. Charles Leclerc getting a Ferrari back on the podium for the first time in a while. As we see another lock-up caused by the front end damage. Will Radiant Slothz be able to put his straight line speed to good use and try and get a photo finish across the line? It's not
Through
looking
the
likely.
final corner.
He's way too far back. It's all over for the Red Bull. As we come down towards the finish, he crosses the line. Oh, there's been a massive
He's a
accident!
massive accident.
Unbelievable stuff. There's more people. Oh, it's Lewis Hamilton. They've all crashed into each other. Justin Freshman collects himself.
We are done. You're lucky we don't have a driver to replace you in Melbourne.
There's Jeff.
A massive pile up here. There's Guan Yu Zhou. The Ferrari joins.
Everyone involved in the incident. As we see the driver of the day popping up in just a second. Justin Freshbot's still trying to navigate his way through the queue. Yuki Tsunoda picks up driver of the day. Unbelievable racing. Red Bull, very happy with that. I'm not sure if Christian Horner's celebrating the fact that they've won the race with Lando Norris once again, or the fact that Justin Freshbot just got publicly fired by McLaren by his own race engineer, who by
I'm
contract
not even sure
will
the
have to
race
follow him.
engineer even has that power.
Jeff doesn't even have that power, and little does Jeff know that they're contractually bound together. So if Justin Freshbot is able to find a drive for next season, Jeff will have to follow him to whichever team he decides to go with, or whichever team wants to take him.
Lando Norris, another lucky win. Undeserved.
Undeserved. An investigation will be launched by the stewards into Lando Norris because he's won too many races this season. He's probably a big fat cheat. Don't cheers us, Lando.
Racist.
You fucking cheat. And there we have it. That is the end of the Brazilian Grand Prix, of course. It means nothing in the chase to become world champion, but it is, of course, for glory. Lando Norris picking up first place with the fastest lap, followed by Guan Yu Zhou and Charles Leclerc. Radiant Slothz with that late race incident with Justin Freshbot, causing him to drop to fourth, followed by Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, Sergio Perez, Yuki Tsunoda, and Christian Lundgaard in the Williams. So over in the Drivers' Championship, of course, Justin Freshbot's 2 poor runs have meant that Lewis Hamilton can catch him. He's now within 10 points with 1 race to go in the championship. Charles Leclerc, Guan Yu Zhou and Radiant Slothz are still battling over 4th position, although Radiant Slothz is slowly dropping further and further behind. They're followed by Yuki Tsunoda, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez and Pierre Gasly. Robert Schwartzman, of course, dropping out of the top 10. And over in the Constructors, Red Bull have won the Constructors' Trophy and it's now on display. McLaren are clear runners-up, followed by Mercedes, who are still in a close fight with Ferrari. Alpine and Williams are separated by just 1 point. Then it's back to AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo and Haas. We'll catch you for the next one.